Damn, that DJ made my day.
More Q.
Come on.
More Q open chats with V and A.
Let me welcome our guest, Codesa, Cody, Zwane. Quick one, why are you Codesa?
My father,
Again, we faggy on.
No, my father actually gave me the name, hey? And my mom said, rather say Cody.
Okay.
So there was an argument between the two. And you know, with all the olden days, you could actually have 3 names. So they said, okay, fine, for peace sake, it's about Codesa, Cody, then, yeah.
And you go with those names.
Of course.
So don't you get people like myself who would say, doesn't Cody come from Codesa?
I do a lot, and I explain.
And it makes much more sense when they and they understand. When did you realize that you were born to be in radio?
Growing up, I never thought radio was my thing, because they would program us to say, well, how are you? You know?
Yeah.
And I've always had that calling in me of being a lawyer.
So you wanted to be a lawyer?
Yes, and I think I was doing grade 6. That is when Thetha was formed. The CEO came to me to say, what's working? I love your voice.
You were doing grade what?
6.
Fuck it!
Yes.
So you joined Thetha when you were in grade 6?
While I was still in school. And guess what? Through the journey, I was doing a 5 minutes feature on a Saturday morning. This other day. Yes. No, like back then.
Okay.
So this other day, I get to the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning. The presenter is not there. I think and I had to do the show on my own.
How was that?
It was very challenging, hey? It was very challenging, but yet it was fine. I enjoyed it. I think that is when I got to realize, sorry, I'm not Lolo Biso.
Do you still remember your first link when you did your first show?
Of course, I do.
Can you give us that link?
Ke tsubela ka rona e fa metsotso e 20 ka mora hora ya botshelela tsweletsong ya Thetha family bitso la ka ke Codesa wa Zwane ke like by then ne so ka ke pheya.
Yeah.
So I was just as raw and very informative. You know, when you're raw, you become so informative.
Yeah, exactly.
Once also you just get paid, then some people get to be big-headed. That is why I in the industry.
So you've been in radio for how long?
For 16 years now.
Fuck! Get out of here! Is it a case of you being comfortable in the community space, or you still want to go to national stations?
You know what? With me, the whole radio segment thing, it's a calling, number one, and you can never rush your calling. You got do for 10 years, and eventually after 15 years, then by so saying that, I'm saying currently on the community radio station. It means the job I'm feeling when I haven't brought justice as in yet. I'm still crawling towards what he wants me to do. As soon as Giffy clear on the finish line, then he'll open doors for me.
Come on now, please say that again. So I know there was a time you worked at CDB. I think you worked there for what? For 2 months?
For a month and a few weeks.
Why did you leave? Was Jeff an asshole?
No, he wasn't. We have a very good relationship with Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff was part of Thetha family when I joined Thetha FM. But you know how as I said already, it's a calling. It doesn't Zwane we excel the same day. Or we excel the same day.
So you didn't belong to CDB?
Well, not really, but I found it not me. I found it I've joined even Glegwa. I've joined majority of the community radio stations around here. But one of the things that I do, which I perfect, is the spiritual journey part of it.
Okay.
And with other radio stations, I had a line that was drawn to say, no, you end here. And that wasn't me. So I wanted to exceed. So eventually I said, you know what, this is not because it's killing the inner person.
What had pushed you away from Thetha?
At times, how you need to find, you need to be sure whether is this a calling, is this favor, is this a decision, is this a feeling now. And at times you must move away from the comfort zone. When people start being too comfortable around you, you should just leave them and introspect, not leave them because so about these people, but you leave them and introspect and analyze to say, for all this years I've been doing just this, and basically it's all about filling the gaps. So I left a bit and I joined theatre when I left Thetha FM.
Okay.
I joined theatre, I joined stage plays and stuff like that. So I wanted to fill the gap, like each and every little thing is for a reason.
Yeah.
So for me to go there, it means I can reveal like theatre things and stuff. Like I've taught myself a lot through that.
Okay.
So I came back and educated the listeners at home. So basically that was it. Nothing bad, nothing personal.
Yeah.
Next, no, nothing like that.
Plus the radio community.
What's about how's it
Yeah.
How's it Never.
How long would you radio?
Never.
Other than myself.
No, there's this guy, I don't know, that guy, Clement Manyatela.
What does he do?
Oh my god. No, he's at Power FM.
Oh, okay.
Goodness Lord. Like I would spend a night with that guy.
You enjoy him.
Gosh.
So in the community space, who do you enjoy?
Listening to.
Yeah, even if it's not listening to, maybe how much share. Oh yes, you done.
There's a guy who does justice, TD, so he does breakfast. Does he do breakfast often drive? Codesa, yes. We've worked with that guy. No, I enjoy listening to him.
Oh, you enjoy. But I said,
How you do? Yeah.
Because you have your Vuyo or you have your Tabo. No, I'm not saying.
No.
Yeah.
My man,
I can see Vuyo smiling.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
If you have a calling and you mix it with men, dawa.
Okay.
Okay. You'll fail and the never fail. We're not a fail. A calling is something. A calling is like a jealous boyfriend. You can't just mix it with anything. You would not believe I haven't been into a relationship from last year, 25th of December. Alright? What? Yes. I haven't been intimate from I think September. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing perfectly fine. So if you do that, look calling and to do you know, let me tell you a secret.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's also on that. I'm an ordained archbishop. Yes, I'm a marriage counselor by profession. In name them Fail. And the secret I want to tell you now, do you know what in each and every person that you get intimate, Liana, there's something that he or she takes away from you.
Yes, sir.
It's like that ex how it go for like just this guy for 3 months. And eventually he could, like he was an ass on a subway, this lady when I did this thing.
Yeah.
But in your presence, in your absence for Kalonialism, no, but Tiriso only. He was a good advisor.
Yeah.
There's this guy, you've been together for 3 months. Eventually, after 2 years on our phone, can you meet? I just want to see you. So you mixing, calling the banana, the radio, way down.
Sexuality, yeah.
Yes.
Do you? Codesa was born as a male with
No. Codesa was born as a hermaphrodite. A hermaphrodite is somebody who has 2 private parts. And as I grew up...
So you had a vagina and a dick?
Yes. As I was growing up.
Okay.
And Thetha helps.
Yeah.
And there are people who cannot go through what I went through.
Yeah.
I decided that I said, you know what, I'm getting rid of this cock. It's not me. Because, when you're hermaphrodite, one organ would function,
the other one doesn't
not.
So the dick wasn't functioning?
No, so we need to do the fail.
So in
and let me tell you, you'd not even realize it's a dick because it's like a small pimple.
Oh, flesh.
You see? So I said, you know what, I'm spending money, I need to spend money to do the operation. And I did the operation, fortunately, got 2016 and it was successful. I've got a 10 weeks baby as we speak. Come
on now.
Through the grace.
Come on now.
Hallelujah.
10 weeks baby.
Yeah.
So where's the baby girl?
The baby daddy is around. Baby daddy had a vision, man.
But honey, why you sex the man without the vision?
No, we're getting it all wrong.
Okay.
Baby daddy had a vision. And what is that vision? Baby daddy we met 2015. Now there's a lot of drama that happened in my love life. I almost got married,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. We met baby daddy 2015. And let me tell you, we met 2015 along the way. I think we met for 3 months or 6.
Yeah.
Dugu, I met this guy at the 25th of August 2019. Like this guy, we met the guy, and just after me getting I'm pregnant, I just let the guy go. Because he was speaking Spanish, Igbo Afrikaans, 2 different languages. But thank God he gave me a beautiful daughter.
Because you've been in the medium for quite a while, not even for quite a while, you've been in the medium for so many years. Right? So what is the common mistake that all these radio jocks that get into this medium commit, like one common one?
Being too big-headed. Yeah, he's a shy fame. He's a fame. Fame is a poser. You know, we went to school with rich people. We went to school with beautiful people. But once they start bragging about it, eventually it affects them to say, I'm big, I know.
Yeah.
So when I say it's still surviving. Because
yeah, but also then we can maybe say certain Lamajida
once once then floppy the black. And once you're a woman, because I'm not strong, you know. But majority of the radio personalities, but when we're back to the entertainment industry, because they see the power. You know, kind of voice, it's powerful.
Yeah.
So when I'm going to you know, and can't hear for that. Eventually, how about that voice on the bedroom side of it?
Yeah.
So we do the same mistake, both males and females, being big-headed fame.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. 16 years. This means you've worked. You've worked. You've worked. I
started Thetha in EMC. When EMC Christian.
Yeah.
It was in a studio song. When I mixer. Rebaba like a phone. When I speak, I'm gonna say one. You know, tell me, like you did not follow a radio, and we escalated to Skumbozo. You know, that is where majority of the people started joining in. You know, when I got to Thetha, I would do 4 shows. You know, I'd do the breakfast, I would do mid-morning, I would come back and do 9 to 12, or I would sleep over and do 12 to 3 because that was a way of us trying to establish whether this is a calling or what.
So as the longest standing presenter, isn't there a part of you, if you're not part of management, isn't there a part of you that wants to be part of management?
No.
Because I think you understand the identity of the station more than anyone at that station.
Calling, remember, my calling is to talk to people at home, not to educate the fellow colleagues
as to what they should do
or to instruct them. My duty is to talk to the congregation.
If Jimmy was to call you and say
he has tried, he wanted me to be to join sales and marketing because gets already anyway. He has tried to give me a position, and that's not who I am. I hate office work. You know, people that know me, they know I can't sit in the office from 8 to 5. That's not me. I'll go in 3 hours to do and I do another job, and I do another job.
Can you give us a rough figure of figures as to how much you earn at Thetha?
I'll tell you, it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Someone might say it's small, but now I know how to, tackle it around 878.
Yeah.
I get 7.8. Okay? And because
that's a lot of money.
I worked for it.
Yeah.
And it's not enough. Every month, can I lose around 15,000, 20. Can I plot? Why? Because I keep limit. I don't say I'm getting 7 point something, it's enough.
Yeah.
Number one. Because I cannot do born.
Yeah.
So basically, can I lose around 15,000? This is the secret. When I do whatever that I do, can be an interview whatsoever, I do it as if it's my first and last time doing it.
Come on now.
And majority of the clients, they would come to my program. And you know how we black people are. Once you're satisfied with saying, when I go high, it's at 200 DKA, and I invested. And people would come in to sell whatever they sell. I venture into business as well. So, Thetha Foundation, you know, take and then Buhlali, I think because this is a calling for Buhlali to say, Loka 2000, it's a so, or a so yeah.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money based on what other kids get paid.
You know why?
So at kids, before we get to that why, at CBA, were you getting paid?
No.
At Lekwa?
No.
So tell me, this guys that I'm gonna mention, tell me who's like not even the coolest boss, but the one boss that puts people first.
Jimmy Kamini.
I haven't said anything.
Jimmy, let me tell you, I can tell us 7.8. I think it's only fair enough. As a radio presenter, people follow you and listen to you. How I feel, you know. So what do you do? I've got followers, right?
Yeah.
And how that line, na let's talk a smart hustle. Now I know Vue listens to me, you know. And I'll go and approach Vue to say, Vue also taking airtime, it's a majority of the people, they want the brand that you have.
Yeah.
And eventually Vue will come and buy airtime content. I'm not taking presenter duty, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Get some approach of Vue, get some approach of when I approach. I've got 3 people, make it in the banana.
Yeah.
I'll go I'll go anything to make it with business. So presenters need to learn to get out of the comfort zone of saying I'm presented. You being a presenter, it's the key to go and unlock many appointments. So I'm doing sales in a way because majority of the clients they came through me. So it's not because one favor or one khala or one partner, no, it's because of the hard work and effort. I get the student can 12 quick summer and say I've done justice. 12 for example, I can maybe get Emma shop writing. Somebody or hey man, what's making a lot about the veins, and I would say, Mamela, I'm not talking about the veins. Doctor Mama.
Yeah.
That is how I make money.
So basically, in a nutshell, all you're saying is that presenters must stop being fucking comfortable in just doing 3 hours of the show and expecting to get money for that. It's about what they bring to the station at the end of the day.
It's about what you bring for yourself. You're not doing it for the station.
Yeah.
One now on my show, you listen to them. How many times do you phone now? Need to medicine. Instead, I would say, I'm phoning an agency, small businesses are like in Kiko Chagale.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So much medicine, really wishes to do that. Actually, I don't know, I never that shade.
So tell me, which station, be it commercial or national, you would love to join?
I would love to join Metro FM, but out. Like it's not something I want to do. You know, now radio station, the Sansan by pay.
Yeah.
You know, it's more of hope. It's more of a spiritual Christianity radio station. It's not going to be community, it's going to be commercial. It's not going to be an internet radio, it's going to be commercial.
Yeah, it's straight up and traditional. In the lookies, in the
by pay.
In the look and the talent. You get an opportunity to put up your own show in the vaal. I mean, you guys also are part of the vaal now as well. All these other stations, ne? From 6 to 9 in the morning.
For the presenter,
yeah.
For all radio stations. Yeah. My 6 to 9, I'll change the concept. Yeah, the community radio stations because 6 to 9, you know, like I tell you, I get that. Even
at your station.
Yeah, it's a way of. Oh no, breakfast one is very toned. Very informed, yeah.
No, Bongani is more or less there.
No, listen to him, he's not doing afternoon drive, he's doing breakfast. So now give a lady a breakfast show. Now work generally.
Which lady?
Lerato. Can I give him it's funny, I'm Zwane or man. Yes.
So you give Lerato?
Yes, I'll give Lerato 6 to 9. And I'll still run 9 to 12.
Okay, you'll still give yourself a 9 to 12.
Yeah, and 12 to 3 I would give to Happy or CDB. Yes, I'll give him 12 to 3. He's very informed as well and he's good to find these solutions. And 3 to 6 it would be 3 people in the studio. And 1 it would be Rosaya Bushanu.
That girl is talented.
Very.
I want to see the show.
Not Trenda, Facebook, my friend.
That girl is. Oh, not Trenda.
Yeah.
Kasho.
No, something else. It's fine. So it will be Rosa.
Was it about sex?
I don't know. It will be
I'll
Rosa.
tell you what I heard. What I heard. What I heard about her is that every station she's worked for.
She's what?
Why are you laughing? She's had sex with people in management. Not even people, but maybe one person.
She's not diabetic, and it's not wrong, Rosa. It's not wrong.
Okay, we have Rosa.
So we'd have Rosa. We'd have I would have I think it's 3 people. Would be Rosa. Would be there's a guy by the name of Thabo Tswakgong.
I don't know him.
He does 9 to 12 for Thetha. Give me drama song. I would give the guy as well an opportunity and give it to Bomzito. So it will be 3 people in the studio.
You'll also have Bomzito in the afternoon drive as well. It would be nice. I think it would be nice to have Bomzito and Ross because actually when they was
yes, they so are.
Dude, I've listened to those kids. I was like, fuck, this is pure talent. This is like super pure talent. Current affairs. We found the RDPs or?
Current affairs, I would give it to somebody who's into politics. If Jimmy Gamini is in a CC when it comes for current affairs.
Okay.
Because I would want somebody who's very informed. I can't talk about a 6-year-old rated 2-year-old. I'm afraid I hire some of the details. You know. So I'd give him the current affairs because it's very detailed.
So Mutweta current affairs yathetha ke RDP at the moment, ne? Alex.
Yeah.
So how is he informed?
You know what I love about Alex? Mxhosa. And amaXhosa ikaka. Hence majority right ke phofu sizawuthetha. Hence majority eyabantu bangamvisisi ncam because xa ungumXhosa you just say the way it is. Umuntu xa umuntu xa athetha into yakhe uyayithetha uyayibeka ngqo ivakale njengoba ayikhe kuthi le ayiyo. So what I love is the current affairs would be a problem and solution a show, not ezo ndaba zasenanzikeni zase-Scotland sizawudenzela ntoni lapha kweli rhawuti, you know. So we have abo bantu that would deal with things ezenzekala apha and have the presenter that I know that he's powerful to actually yes.
Love show.
Entity. Oh God.
Yeah, I just know the name. I've never heard it.
Yeah,
Is that good?
He's a principal.
Does he talk like all these other guys who do love shows? Let me check your time. It's exactly
just like that. Ooh.
So I did things
just like that.
When I do that, I do things to you.
You make me have butterflies.
There's this in those like do we still have time? How much time do we have?
We do.
We still have 10 minutes. Oh, that's a good thing. So that is that, right?
And I'd love to do a sex show. Yeah.
A what show?
A sex show.
What would you be talking about on a sex show?
Intimacy, foreplays, toys, dildos, how to touch a man, how to touch a woman, where to touch, where not, why, what.
Now you do 9 to 12.
Yes.
Don't you have that in your show?
I do, but it's light again because kids are around. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'll have an hour where I talk about dildos. I talk about licking nipples. Why is it important? Why is it important for a man to play with you first? You know, why is it important for my daughter, you know, and be a gentleman?
Yeah.
What I'll talk about, and I feel it's missing on most radio stations.
Not that it's missing, it's not there, and I think it has got everything to do with the censorship that comes.
And teach ladies how to moan, man. No, that's not how you do it.
The better baby.
Yeah, no, so yeah. And you know, such shows they want the voice. The experience.
Like I've said, got an issue as sex, Yeah. There's a girl. I'm not sure if you're aware of her on social media. Shonisani.
Shonisani Mitileni. I love that woman.
We've been trying to get her on the show.
I'll give you context.
She's going up and down.
Oh no, talk to her.
She's telling me, "Hey monkeys, I would love to come, but you are interviewing my enemies." You know. You are part of those enemies in social media. What's your take on what she does in terms of radio?
Building. She's building.
But a lot of people are not happy about that, especially people that is against. No. Not necessarily against, but
when you say the truth hurts, and people don't want to know the truth. Simple. She doesn't fabricate.
Yeah.
Finish.
As you were doing your show, the one name, and I'll tell you why I'm gonna mention Moteki. Not because
Moteki Mabuya.
Yeah. In fact, the only reason I'm gonna mention Moteki and ask you why don't you have him on your show, on your shows, on all those shows, is because he's the only guy who has an award that he got this site in the community. It was, I think, was it MTN 2012 Radio Awards before it became Liberty Awards? MTN Radio Awards. He got that award 2012, yada yada yada, answered in the community space. So one person would deem that as excellence in the community space for the fact that you got acknowledged and recognized by such big entity. What do you think that was that?
Oh my gosh!
We did.
No, I did, my sweetie. When you do a good job, somebody out there will share, right? I once got an offer to be a facilitator on one of the biggest institutions that in Nemisa. Nemisa is a media house in Boston.
Yeah.
Because of the award I got, shame.
Come on now.
Yeah. Why is Let me tell you why. He's a busy man with your Y2B what?
YB20.
Yeah.
Y2B20.
Yeah.
YB220.
And for me, he's talented, yes. But for me, like if we look at it, radio is a calling. It's not everyone who should be on the mic.
Yeah. So you feel like Muteki shouldn't be on the mic?
No. But he's very influential or talented, and like Muteki is one of, Muteki is spinal cord. And remember, you being Mikey Mupilo.
Yeah.
And you need the spine to function well, so that the organs are how the honors is about fail. So yeah.
So maybe he should just be off the mic, and then I
No, now I would say Muteki should gather the radio station, workshop, at some calling a high educate fail.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Dude. I was saying to him, look, I feel like the one thing that Muteki should be doing, more especially in the Vaal, is that he should be doing the radio workshops. A lot of people would come out quite good.
Yeah.
But Muteki or whatever that comes with being behind the mic. Yeah. Maybe it's also getting him the things. Have you had sex in studio?
I'll never.
Why not?
I take my job very serious.
Yeah, but I think it's just you having fun at the same time.
No. My man, you can sit up at the studio. You can sit up at the studio, no. And now, my man, not even about question about creating it. Hop.
Yeah. About that. Yeah.
So my kids at the studio.
So when you quick, you're not the quickest person.
No, I think cards in.
So quick next.
What's my profile about no. I take my time to roll the ball.
Voyo. She's not about that. She's not about that life. Your show. If you were to be moved and then they say to you they want you on the afternoon drive, would you say yes?
I've done afternoon drive. It's not me.
So you feel like you are 9 to 12?
I've done 6 to 9. I've done 9 to 12. I've done 3 to 6. I've done 9 to 12 to see. I've done 2 to 6 in the morning. So the only show is so like it's like a current affairs, 12 to 3. Yeah.
A love show, have you done it as well?
I have. Cars. What focus has.
Yeah.
It's going to be turned on.
No, I'll try not to.
Basically, now I'm an educator, I'm a facilitator. I'll teach people why is it dangerous to play Colorado, you know? Why is it important for people to accept Mutomrada and nurture and respect that person?
I think this these are the perks that comes with being in our setup. The fact that you can have Tintozauna, because how did you can't even eat.
Fortunately, I always carry water.
Okay, now I'm studio.
Yes. Like a miniature. But you know when you watch your lockdown house party, when you watch big radio stations, they do have water.
Yeah, they have water in the studio.
So number let's number one, the presenter the class. Number two, the presenter the tat. Number three, the presenter the say that you know. So hence on this rule already no matey. Obviously, Lucas and Kimati or bear with my equipment.
Yeah.
Or we title.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell what bear fatty answer the scoop and sow, Papalapina, sip. And continue. Because voice is for community.
Yeah. Especially for a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
You can't just continue for that long. For it's all these things. So as we continue,
let me ask you something.
As we continue,
why do you have a ring on your right hand?
I got it from my grandmom.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is how me and her bond.
All right.
Yeah. I had it here. My partner had an issue. Oh, you cannot have it there. I was like, it's fine.
Okay. And the earring?
Because I love it. It completes who I am.
Haven't you got people
you
saying...
taking over? It's fine.
No, not.
It's fine. It's fine.
Haven't you had people saying, are you straight? No, but with that earring,
I'll tell you. I've dated girls before whom when I went to, they thought I was gay, and given the fact that I'm loud as well. I'm loud, I've got a nose ring, I used to have dreadlocks that were not complete. I'm handsome as well. So you're like, oh, what's about okay, can't next, no gyada. I chow.
Okay.
I chow.
Alright.
You know? So are you done?
Yeah.
Is there anything you wanna ask me?
Why are you doing this?
We giving.
Why you when
Why am I anchoring?
Yes.
I feel like I'm one person who doesn't take shit, so I can ask anything that I want to ask.
Good answer. Good answer. Because like about the anchor sitting with what was up? Why was up with manana? What manana? So it's not perfect that it goes straight.
No. So it's about that. I want to say my Zimba monkey.
Lady, you out alone. Nine or 6 hours from come just as sympathetic.
Tell me about your spiritual life.
Yes.
Or the Sango?
Yes.
So you can see?
Yes.
What can you see?
Everything.
Now, can you like...
A brighter future, hallelujah.
Come on now!
Yeah.
Yes, did you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep me a while, yo. So as you do your shows, all these things, they merge into that. Even your spiritual side comes out and
I guess so. What's about radio? It's a pyramid. I guess it's like a setup. It's a joint venture. You can't just go on air with a blank plane. And there are topics that when you talk, Lena Gutra, I know. Imagine you know, and thank God, but in Baka they're civilized. And if you don't know, next time you can look at those things. So if you don't know, you can never even tell. So it's a chain. At times like Thursdays it's gospel music, and we know as Christians it will sit on you know, at times it will be Codesa doing the talking, and at times would be the spirit or the guardian angel doing the talking. Yeah. Because
there's one thing I've picked up from my contacts on Thursdays. Mostly on Thursdays, it would be about 4 or 5 people.
You're Codesa. Yeah. Thursdays, I can assure you, on a radio station in between 9 and 12.
9 and 12. What about that?
Yeah.
Dude, I had forgotten. What do you think about Indies? I'll tell you what I think about her. I feel like she should leave radio. She's not cut up for radio. What do you think about her?
Now I know Lindsay and it's a sports. Alright?
So Lindy must just go back to sports.
I think she must just stick to sports. Can you wait?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Tell me, Askis, tell me,
yeah?
what do you think of presenters that can't read or speak English on air?
I feel like they shouldn't be in that media.
Have you had them before?
I think Itumeleng can speak English.
Itumeleng?
I'll tell you why I'm saying that. I'll tell you why.
Why?
And we were joking about it at Hope FM, saying the reason Itumeleng left Hope FM was because the guy who comes after him is a white person. So he needs now
to interact.
Yeah, you know? So it's a problem.
And I'm fluent in English. I may rate myself fluent. But doing a 3-hour slot for English, I would also have a very huge problem. Hey, why? Because, like I said, I get ready to a colleague.
Yeah.
And none called to serve a suit.
Yeah.
And there's somebody who's called to serve the English with me, so to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, manene na manene kazi, Codesa, Cody, Zwane, you can catch her between the hours. Fuck! Why are you calling me when I'm working? I normally tell people, oh, that's your phone. No, you can answer your phone.
Really?
Yeah, you can answer your phone.
I love this show. How about the phone?
Yeah, it's dope.
I love this show.
9 to 12. You're more than welcome. As long as you're comfortable.
I love it.
If you taking off your clothes would make you comfortable.
I love it.
Hallelujah. You can do that. I think would be fucking happy. I don't know about this other guy. I know we would be happy as well. So 9 to 12, I'm not even going to buy your face because we're only meeting for the first time. I've only had you a couple of times. But I've always maintained you between 9 to 12, like Radio Endeavor belongs to you.
Thank you.
You do it so well. So the frequency, Manene na Manene Kazi, it's 100.6.
It's 100.6.
100.6 Thetha FM. In the south of Joburg, now they are in the vaal. Yeah, but Everton, nigga, so they there. Just make sure you catch your shows every day. But catch them with a 12 to 3.
No, I came up with a chase at telephone and I'm going to
Yeah.
Can I receive case of Okabafu? So, yes. So I get someone and I'm heading straight there.
Oh, you're not going to do a show?
No.
Like, please cut this show. We're done. We're done. It's just about my man.
Guys, please make sure that you listen to me. You know, I do justice. I love you and thank you so much for the support.
Bye, girls.